Are well now into the summer driving season, but there are still plenty of potholes on KC streets. One of our viewers wanted to know just how many we've seen so far this year compared to years past. Joe Chiodo has this week's Good Question.
So we did our first pothole story this year on January 22nd. So that's about when the frustration really started to set in. Little did we know, fast forward more than 5 months later, and there is still a lot of work left to do. Just wait till you see these numbers from Kansas City, Missouri. This year, potholes are more than just a bump in the road. They're a frustration we haven't seen before.
I've been here my whole life. I've never seen the roads so full of potholes.
And much like a drive down Ward Parkway this winter.
Oh, Ward Parkway. Good grief.
The numbers will also leave you feeling numb.
It's just dangerous, and it's just wearing and tearing on cars.
Since December, the city's filled more than 64,912 potholes. It certainly sounds bad, but how do we know if it's worse than years past? We asked the city for proof. They gave us this snapshot. It's the number of potholes reported to the city's 311 line from March 1st to May 31st for the past 4 years. In 2016, during that time frame, the city received calls on 776 potholes. In 2017, it went up to 836. In 2018, 1,482. But buckle up for this year's numbers. So far in 2019, the city's received 9,747 pothole reports from residents in just the past 3 months. These numbers don't include potholes the city finds on its own. I asked the city how we'll ever reach the end of the road and fill all these holes. In a statement, they tell me, rainy weather has been a challenge. Our crews still fill potholes even in wet conditions, but the rain seeps into the cracks, causing new potholes to form and old ones to open back up. As the rainy season comes to an end, we expect there to be a decrease in new potholes forming. An example of that is 79th Terrace and Campbell Street. That's where David Hewlett snapped these pics back in March. He says this is what a 100-yard stretch of his road looked like. About 2 months after filing a 311 complaint and tweeting at the city, he provided an update, showing crews finally filling those holes this month. I did ask the city if we have enough money to fill all of those holes without going over budget this year. The city says it shouldn't be a problem. Right now, the amount of time to get it done is the bigger concern. Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.